The difference between a Japanese car that dies at 150,000 miles, and one that quietly crosses 500,000, is almost never the engine. It's the small things owners ignore, delay, or get completely misled about. These are the 10 habits that actually get you there. And number 1, that's where the biggest lie begins. This one frustrates me every time. Most owners' manuals, whether it's a Toyota Camry or Honda Civic, say 7,000 to 10,000 miles between oil changes. Sounds great, right? Low maintenance, low cost. But here's the truth. That number isn't about engine life. It's about marketing. Manufacturers want the car to look cheaper to own on paper. They are not thinking about your engine at 300,000 miles. They care about the warranty period, and that's it. Meanwhile, the guy who took a Honda Accord past 1 million miles. He changed his oil every 5,000 miles. Every single time. No shortcuts. No delays. 5,000 miles with a quality filter is the safe zone. Anything more, and you're gambling with your engine. And speaking of gambling, this next one might be the biggest lie in the entire auto industry. Lifetime transmission fluid. It sounds premium. It sounds advanced. But lifetime doesn't mean your lifetime. It means the life of the warranty. Maybe 60,000, maybe 100,000 miles. After that, you're on your own. That fluid breaks down. It loses its ability to protect. And your transmission slowly destroys itself from the inside. High mileage owners all agree on one thing. Drain and fill every 30,000 to 50,000 miles. And don't let anyone talk you into aggressive power flushes. A gentle drain and fill is what keeps these transmissions alive. Especially if you're driving a Nissan with a CVT. That one habit alone can be the difference between 90,000 miles and 200,000. But the transmission isn't the only thing quietly getting destroyed over time. Coolant breaks down too, and when it does, it turns acidic, slowly eating away at your engine from the inside. You won't notice it until your temperature gauge suddenly spikes on the highway. A simple coolant flush every 50,000 miles prevents that completely. But here's the trick most people miss. Replace the thermostat at the same time. It's a small, cheap part. But when it fails, your engine overheats. And when your engine overheats, you're looking at a massive repair bill. A $20 part, or a $2,000 to $4,000 problem. I've seen people make the wrong choice more times than I can count. And the next one can destroy your engine instantly if you ignore it. You need to know whether your car has a timing belt, or a timing chain. Because if a timing belt snaps while you're driving, your engine is done. No warning, no second chance. I've seen engines turn into scrap metal in seconds just because the owner didn't know what they had. Many modern Toyotas use timing chains. Some Honda engines, especially older V6 models, use timing belts. Older Subarus too. If you have a belt, replace it on time. If you're buying used, a timing chain engine removes that risk completely. Now here's something sitting inside your car right now that most people never even think about. Brake fluid. It absorbs moisture over time. That moisture corrodes your brake system from the inside, and lowers the boiling point of the fluid. Which means under hard braking, your brakes can fail when you need them the most. A simple flush every 2 to 3 years prevents all of that. It's cheap, it's quick, and it could save your life. Now this next one costs you absolutely nothing, but most people still get it wrong. Never let your fuel tank drop below a quarter. Over time, every fuel tank builds up sediment. Dirt, rust, residue. It all settles at the bottom. When you run the tank low, your fuel pump starts sucking that junk into the system. That's how pumps fail early. That's how injectors get clogged. A simple habit, keeping the tank above a quarter, can save you hundreds in repairs. Now let's talk about something you do every single day, without realizing the damage it can cause. Cold starts. This is where most engine wear happens. When you start your car, the oil is thick and sitting at the bottom. For a short time, critical parts are running with minimal lubrication. Here's what you should do. Let the engine idle for about 30 to 60 seconds. Then drive gently for the first 5 minutes. And stop letting your car sit and warm up for 10 minutes. That's an old myth that actually increases wear. Also, highway driving is far easier on your car than stop-and-go traffic. If most of your driving is in the city, you should shorten your maintenance intervals by about 20 to 25%. Now here's something that can destroy your car even if everything else is perfect. Rust. You can maintain your engine perfectly, and still lose the entire car because the frame rots away. This is especially true in areas where roads are salted in winter. The solution is simple: undercoat your car every year, wash the underbody regularly, and fix paint chips immediately. A small yearly cost, or losing your entire vehicle. That's the trade-off. Now here's something your local parts store might not tell you. Not all fluids are the same, especially when it comes to transmissions. Honda transmissions need Honda fluid. Toyota needs Toyota fluid. Nissan CVTs need Nissan fluid. Compatible doesn't mean correct. Using the wrong fluid can cause slipping, damage, and early failure. For engine oil, the brand matters less than the specification. As long as it meets the required standard, you're fine. But for transmissions, always use exactly what the manufacturer recommends. And now, the most important habit on this entire list. Fix problems immediately. Every expensive repair starts as a cheap one. A small leak becomes engine damage. A bad sensor destroys your catalytic converter. A strange noise turns into a major failure. The people who reach 500,000 miles aren't lucky. They just refuse to ignore small problems. If something feels off, fix it that week. That one habit matters more than everything else combined. Maintaining a Japanese car to 500,000 miles might cost around $35,000 to $40,000 over time. Sounds like a lot, until you compare it. That's about 7 to 8 cents per mile. A new car, around 40 to 60 cents per mile when you include depreciation. So the real question is, do you want reliability, or monthly payments? Because most people don't lose their car to age. They lose it to neglect.